Dennis Jr. here with my father, Denny Sr. in Lincoln, Nebraska at Zager Guitars. I grabbed this guitar off the line. It was about to get sent to a customer, but I hadn't done a video on one for a while, so I thought I'd grab a brand new one and just go over some of the basics. This is a ZAD80CEOM size, and it's an acoustic and electric. And it also has the Aura, the Fishman Aura, I'll come over here, sound imaging system on it, which is kind of rare, from our ZAD900 series guitars. Most of our 80s have the Fishman Precis system on it, but a few of our customers will want the added on higher level electronics package, and that is our Fishman Aura system here. I call this our built-in recording studio, because that's basically what it is. Basically, to keep it simple, what this is, this system, if you fold it out here, you'll see a little, besides the battery there, it takes a regular 9-volt. It's got a little plug on the side here. It's got a little USB, and you plug that into your computer. And then you go to Fishman Electronics website, and they take our guitars. We send them guitars every year, and they record our guitars in their multi-million-dollar recording studios, and they get the best sound out of them that they can. And these guys, they have the best Neiman microphones, just the best of the best. They get the absolute best sound they can out of that guitar, and then they make a sound image of it. And you can go on as a Zager guitar owner and download that image into your box here, and then you can blend that image with your own playing here. And the cool thing is you can also download images to other brands and other makers too, so you can get a lot of different sounds out of this guitar, just depending on where you want to go with it. But it's a really high-end system. As far as I know, there is no other manufacturer doing anything like this. This is considered the best electronics package you can buy on acoustics today. Fishman is considered, you know, the leader in the industry. So, but if you want the Fishman Aura, we generally only have it on our 900 series guitars, but this one, we are putting it in some of our 80s on special order now for customers who want it. I think this was an artist's guitar. But again, I'll come back to the guitar. This is the 80CEOM acoustic electric with the Aura system. This is about an inch shorter than a full-size guitar. You notice our OMs, they're a little bit thinner. They have a more hourglass shape, you'll see from here to here. It makes it so it sits lower in your lap so you can get your arm around it easier. You also notice that it's a little thinner front to back. It's not as deep. It's very comparable for you customers playing like the Martin Triple O's. Most of our guys coming from the Martin Triple O's are buying this guitar. A lot of guys coming from the Taylor 8 series are buying this guitar. If you're looking for that little bit smaller box size, this is that guitar. This is a red cedar top. Puts out a very rich, warm, mellow sound. You can go up to our 900 series too, and that has a spruce top, which is going to give it a little more pop, a little more punch, a little more power. Kind of depends what you like. Both these guitars, 80s and 900s, both have the full rosewood back and sides. I can see here. Everyone's just a little different. This one was kind of special. So again, if you want rich and warm, I highly recommend either our 80 or 900 series because they are full rosewood guitars. If you look at the flagship models of virtually any of the top brands, especially the big four brands, Martin, Taylor, Fender, Gibson, if you look at the flagship models, they generally are all rosewood. That's kind of a quintessential thing because it's deep, rich, and warm. As far as the easy play design, if you don't know much about our guitars, they incorporate some neat stuff. We use a special bracing system in the face that actually gives just a little bit. So when you're pressing down to form chords up here on the neck, you don't have to press near as hard. Most of our customers say you have to press about 50% as hard to make your chords ring true. And that makes a world of difference. You know, if you're on stage, a lot of our artists say, you know, where they used to play an hour set, they can go 2 hours on our guitars. And another big thing is when you don't have to press near as hard, you can move a lot quicker with a lot more fluidity on the fretboard. So it just makes it more natural. I have a lot of 40, 50-year players getting our guitars, and I always got to mention to those guys, lighten up on the left hand. You don't have to press near as hard to form chords. And it's true, it really makes a difference. Other thing you'll notice on our guitars, you hear some guys in forums say, oh, our necks are wider. Really, our necks are no wider. It's our string spacing side to side that's wider. We do more with the space that we have available. We run that big E string just a little closer to the edge. So you players who use the thumb of your left hand, you can grab it a lot easier with your thumb right on the side there with the fatty tissue of the thumb. So it makes a world of difference, and just that little extra bit of space. And it's really hard to tell just looking at it. But when you start playing, you'll immediately notice that you're making fewer mistakes with our guitars. And it's just that extra 32nd of an inch there of space can make a world of difference. Naturally, we have much lower string heights. We run the strings super low up by the nut. But as you get now towards the sound hole, we bring them up a bit for two reasons. We find that when you run strings too low by the sound hole, you can lose great amounts of sound quality. And the other reason is for finger picking, we like the strings just a little bit higher, set a little higher above the sound hole. So it makes a world of difference when you're finger picking. So again, we're trying to get both here. Excellent playability and excellent sound for both hands, left hand and right. And lastly, we have a very custom neck design. This is a neck, I call it our 51-year neck this year because it's taken us this many years to refine it and get it to what it is. It's a very natural feeling neck in your hands. Very slim front to back, but we still keep it wide enough to where there's, again, room for these strings side to side. Naturally, we use a custom soft metal fret material, a special shape on our frets so they're not biting into your fingers. It's just all this stuff combined really does make a difference with our bracing system to our fret design, our spacing. All these little things combined make a world of difference on your playing. So again, I think I've pretty well covered over everything. Naturally, we use a full cow bone nut, full cow bone saddle, tusk pegs. We've got the upper and lower pegs on this guitar for your strap. This one has the integrated amplifier jack that's hidden in here, so you just plug right in there. Very simple. All of our guitars have truss rods. We include lifetime videos to our help pages that help guide you as far as setting the truss for your own type of playability. You know, every player plays a little bit different. Some hit the strings harder than others. We have special videos so you can guide in your string height to your playing style, so it really does make a difference. Lastly, do remember we are the only guitar company in the world with a 100% money-back guarantee. There are other companies that talk about a 100% guarantee, but we're the only ones that really truly deliver on that because we pay shipping both ways. That allows you to try one of our guitars for a full month in your own home. And if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, just let us know. We send a prepaid return label, pick it up, you get 100% of your money back, including shipping both ways. No catches, no BS that way. That's the way we've done it for 50 years, and I don't see us changing that. So I will say we have a very, very low return rate. It's under 1%, so we really do deliver on what we say. So if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to call or email. I'm on 7 days a week. My cousins are here too. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Take care, folks.